Hello guys, we are now back sa Ato ang channel. Tapos ang i-discuss ko sa inyo ngayon is ang calculator technique ng differential calculus, which most of the student are parang nahihirapan sila sa topic na ito kasi maski kahit na ako din is nahihirapan din ako nito. I don't, 'di ba, sa college natin is maraming mga formulas or mga differentiations or whatever those are called, yung mga formulas ng paano mag-differentiate, yung ganun, yung derivative of this and that function or something like that. So, ang gagawin natin ngayon is we will set aside those derivatives in which katupod yung mga derivatives din po na yun is you should really be knowing that for you to be able to know the basics of on how to differentiate and how on what function to use to find the derivative of this function, something like that. So right now is I am going to teach you on how to differentiate using the calculator technique. So let us now begin. So we have this problem over here. I-zoom lang natin mamaya sa ano. So let us say for example natuto na kayo kung paano mag-differentiate ng mga simple na mga derivatives na problem katulad ng 2, let us say for example derivative of 2x. So the derivative for 2x is 2, something like that. So you should be alam niyo na dapat kung bakit siya naging 2 after siya dinerive, yung something like that. So ang gagawin natin dito ngayon ay nagiging utal ako. Anyway, let us first read the problem. Find the derivative of x plus 5 over x squared minus 1. So this is all about the may iba't ibang ways kung paano mag-derive ng mga equations katulad nito. Isa siyang it is being may partition siya as divide. So there is a certain rule for that one, but in this topic we will solve it through our calculator na 570S plus. So let us first again read the problem. Find the derivative of x plus 5 over x squared minus 1. So we have these choices, or dx over dy, something like this. The differential letter A is ito, letter B is itong equation na ito. I don't need to read this one. Alam niyo naman kung paano yun basahin. Tapos letter C is ito, letter D is ito. So ano nga ba ang shortcut nito? Ang needed natin is we will be comparing the differential of this one using our calculator and how kung ano ang magiging result nito pag i-equate natin siya. So we will know that later pag i-discuss natin deeper. So let us read its rules or steps. The steps for the calculator technique is simply click the shift and then this integral form and the lower right portion sa shift, ito, tapos ito. Then you will see this d over dx, then you have to input your equation right here and then you have to put your assumption or assume value of x if ever walang value of x na I'm gonna give. Kasi pag may value of x na, then the resulting value of that derivative will not be like this nga equation siya. Kasi dito wala siyang find the derivative of x plus 5 over x squared minus 1 when x equals something like when x equals 1, when x equals 2, then therefore the choices must be in all numbers na hindi na siya within variables or hindi na siya equation. But in this is pinahirapan tayo. Ginawa niyang equation dito ng walang assumption value of x, tapos yung mga answers niya is equations na din. So we have to really go through process like on how to differentiate, or we can either use this calculator. So ang gagawin natin is with this, after na shift plus integral, then this will appear, this one, and then we will input this equation, the x plus 5 over x squared minus 1, something like this. Something like this. Nabasa nyo? So, ang gagawin natin is, we will be filling up this x here. So, what we are going to do is mag-assume tayo ng value of x kung ano yung pwedeng maging value natin. Let us say, for example, depende lang sa inyo, pero ang own assumption ko na ginagamit ko na din noon is 2.5. So, with this, d over dx, the equation, the given equation, and then my assumption 2.5, then I have found out that my derivative is negative 1.17. So we will be ino-note natin yan. So ang na-find out natin na derivative is negative 1.170,068 27 blah blah blah. So you have to input sa let us say for example near sa given nyo, may lapis naman yan sa board exam, so you have just to input here para hindi na kayo, kasi yung iba ginagawa nila is ini-store nila somewhere like store C or something like that, tapos may tendency na mas may elongate yung time mo, ma-prolong yung time mo, instead of just writing it here. Then, hindi mo na kailangan mag-alpha C or alpha C equals, alpha B equals, kasi nandito na siya sa note mo. So, anyway, ang gagawin na natin dito ngayon is we will be comparing this, we will be substituting we will substitute our assumed value of x, which is 2.5, right? We will be inputting this as our value of x sa ating mga choices. Tapos, kung ano yung result dito na magsasatisfy ng ganitong value, negative 1.1700 blah blah blah, then that will be your answer. So, paano natin? Ang gagawin natin, yung i-add up ko na technique ko para hindi na ako mag-solve nito iisa-isa is I am going to solve them simultaneously. So, paano nga ba? So, simply in your calculator, just input the first choice or the first letter, which is letter A, wherein the value would be negative x squared minus 10x minus 1. Wait, I am just going to input this one. Minus 1 negative x squared 1. So, paano nga ba? So, ito yung ginawa ko. In-input ko muna yung first letter ko, which is negative x squared minus 10x minus 1 over quantity x squared minus 1 squared. So, ganito muna. So, this is our letter A. And then, what I'm going to do is, I am going to use my colon. Itong colon na ito. Colon. This one, diba? Colon. This is the colon. Colon inside the box. So, paano nga ba to? Saan to sa calculator? So, you just have to input, you just have to click alpha, and then just below your alpha again is your integral, something like this. So, you just have to input, you just have to click this alpha and then this one, then the colon will appear. And then, mag-i-input din kayo sa B, which is we will be inputting it right now. Something like this. Nagreklamo yung calculator ko dahil nagdi-display na siya nito yung mga blinking na fully shaded na box na yan. So, ang na-input ko lang successfully is yung A, B, at C. So, papakita ko niyo. Ito yung A. Ito yung A natin. Ito yung B natin. Tapos, separated sila by a colon. Tapos, ito yung B natin. Again, they are being separated by a colon. Tapos, yung sa kabila naman is yung C natin. So, anong gagawin natin dito is, after inputting this letter A, B, C, dahil hindi na natin may input si letter D, is, we will be clicking this calc. Calc na. So, calc na tayo. Pagka-calc nyo, again, press calc, this one. Pagka-calc nyo, he is asking you in what x we are going to assume. Kung ano ba yung value ng x natin. as what we have inputted, kung ano yung in-input natin before, di ba 2.5 yun? Tapos, yun din yung i-input natin sa ating calculator dito ngayon. So, you just have to do this, and then, after this one, you have to click this equals. Pag i-equals, ano bang lalabas? Ang lalabas pag i-equals natin is our answers of our different choices if we have assumed na ang value natin sa x is 2.5. Just like what you are doing pag nagsosolve kayo ng a certain equation, ang naka-differential lang dito is we are solving them simultaneously and hindi ka na mag-input them individually. Pagkatapos mo nito, mag-equals ka and then tapos na, tapos dito na naman, mag-input ka naman, tapos calc, parang mapoprolong na naman yung time mo sa pagsosolve. And why not na i-solve natin siya simultaneously gamit nung column na yan. So, we just have to click this equals and then mafa-find natin ang value ng differential of x. So, these are the answers. So, letter A would be negative 1.1700, which is really like similarly the same, which is really like similar sa ating answer na ito. And then, but first, let us attest or ito-test pa din natin yung ibang choices, which are, yung letter B natin is 0.643999, which is like medyo malayo siya. And then, our letter C will be 1.07 positive, 1.09, which is quite far na talaga siya sa correct answer. Therefore, our answer, going back to our choice letter A, option letter A, our letter A is negative 1.170068027, and that we have conclude na ito yung sagot sa equation na to. So, the answer for this one is letter A. So, ganun lang kasimple pag isa lang yung variable ng ating differential calculus.